Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Toronto Blue Jays.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. I want to focus on the bringer of rain, Josh Donaldson, playing third base, not only from the offensive side as he evolutionizing the game with his new swing path, he'll also dive into the stands defensively to save a run for his pitcher.
Here's Tyler Austin now. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Yankees, first baseman, Tyler Austin.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike 1, and a new season of baseball is underway. That's a hit, their first of the new season.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Into the box, James Whiters. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. James Whiters has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Here's Miguel Andujar now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This one's down to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning. Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself.
Now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and it's going to do some damage. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Chris Simone has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
Digging in, Brett Gardner. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bullet back up the middle. Hernandez is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now.
Batting 7, the right fielder.
Stepping up now, Aaron Judge. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Into the second deck and gone. All rise, Aaron Judge. A 2-run shot. First home run of the campaign for him, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Now that one is definitely worth looking at again with our show track technology. It had plenty of distance to get out of the park, and you can see why when it's hit at 115 miles an hour. That's not something you see every day.
Batting 8.
In now, Gary Sanchez.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
He's the 8th man to bat here in the first with 5 runs already up on the scoreboard. This is line to left. And the Bombers have it going here as this is also good for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Hard liner to center field. Hernandez there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Yankees 5 and the Blue Jays coming up. You're watching Major League. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. B-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass the baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at-bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
Luis Severino is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy had a real solid season last year. ERA under 3 on the year, which is pretty good in this day and age of high scoring and a lot of home runs. Let's see if he can duplicate that year and make this one just as good. It'll be interesting to see how he pitches in this one today.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
So striding in, Devin Travis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Popped him up. Gregorius over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third. Third baseman. Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And Gardner there to make the catch. Inning over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. At the plate, Tyler Austin. He reached on a single in his first try.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Pierce is there, and he has it for the out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping in now, James Whiters. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A base hit in his first trip. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. So striding forward now, Miguel Andujar. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard liner to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the 2-out base hit in the top of the inning is still alive. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Line toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The relay throw, first game in the majors, and he's making his presence felt with his second hit in as many at-bats. Impressive stuff.
Matty, what this guy's doing is unbelievable right here. The ability to slow the game down, his first big league start, and to be able to have 2 knocks this early in his career, that is huge.
Standing in now, Didi Gregorius, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is Hernandez. Gone! So a 3-run shot to right center field. First home run of the campaign for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. And he'll probably be running over a few of these pitches in his head tonight, but will depart here. Joe Biagini enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Here's Brett Gardner now. Right side, fair ball down the line. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. A couple of RBIs for him already and a chance for more here.
Yeah, that last at bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. And to score the runner from second.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Yankees 9, the Jays nothing. So digging in now, Justin Smoak, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Misses, ball 2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes
to. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box, Yonhervis Solarte. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Now the 2-1. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Here's Steve Pearce now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On the ground to third. That's a hit, the first of the year for the Blue Jays.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though. He must have gotten a good night's sleep last night. That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Pierce, the runner at first with 2 gone. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
The 2-1 misses above the zone for a ball. Troy Tulowitzki would be next. A full count, 3-2 to Randall Grichuk.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Blue Jays held in check. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Back now on MLB Network as we welcome you back to Toronto and Rogers Center. Here comes the first pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And gone up into the second deck. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. First home run of the campaign for him as they just continue to pour it on here. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far. Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Into the box now, Tyler Austin. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat, it's strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hit on the ground to third. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Digging in once again, James Whiters. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Smoked on the ground up the middle. To his left, Tulowitzki. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Hit high and deep to right center. Grichuk on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Yanks able to add on 1 more via replay 2.5. It's the Yankees 10, the Jays nothing.
Leading off for Toronto, the shortstop.
First delivery to him on the way.
Tulowitzki.
Fouled off. Looking at his career totals, Tulowitzki comes into play with a slugging percentage over .490, just shy of .500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Russell Martin now. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. A swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Now at the plate, Devin Travis. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 0-1 the count. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Yankees lead this one 10-0. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Horace Simone. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Here comes the first pitch. Liner toward right center. And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to 3rd. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
You don't really expect a leadoff hitter, especially a rookie, to hit for power, but he blasts this thing. And when he rounds first, he's thinking triple all the way. And those young legs helped him get there, too.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Great job to cash in following that leadoff triple. Infield's back, so you just want to make sure you get it on the ground, and that's an easy RBI.
Into the box, Brett Gardner. Base is empty in front of him with 1 away following the RBI ground out. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Striding in once again, Aaron Judge, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Hits this one hard the other way, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So that 2-out success means Gary Sanchez will get to hit here.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that's, you said it, Nero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to leap.
It was pretty obvious in live action that that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of the bat.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Gone! A 3-run home run for Giancarlo Stanton. His 2nd of the game as the blowout continues.
Now batting.
Here's Tyler Austin now. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Hernandez. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they score 4 times on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Yankees lead it 14-0. Stepping in for the Jays, Teoscar Hernandez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. hard hit ball to second. Simone has it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Third baseman, number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Now to the plate, Josh Donaldson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A fastball down near the shoe tops. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
To his left, Austin, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Justin Smoke.
At the plate, Justin Smoke looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat, and he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing it.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order, but this one's pretty much over. 14-0. Striding in, James Whiters. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
James Whiters.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Back up the middle. Tulowitzki to first in time.
Now batting.
Well, let's get another look at that diving play on show track. Obviously a great job just to get the glove on it, and perhaps just as impressive was the throw to first. He got a lot behind that ball to nab the runner up the line. Hit hard on the ground to second. There is Travis, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Horace Simon.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Horace Simon, and he'll complete the cycle if he can blast one over the wall here. Smoke toward the hole, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive. So that's his 4th hit on the day. What a way to start a career.
You know what, Matty? We had heard so much about this guy coming up through the minor leagues. We were waiting for this moment. And for him to go out and get 4 knocks in his big league debut has been unbelievable.
Turned on down the line. And Smoke won't get a glove on it. It's a fair ball. Simone rounds third and is digging for the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. So a good job for him there. Half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees are out in front. 14-0. Striding forward now is the DH, Yonherba Solarte. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. The next 0-2. Popped him up. Sanchez waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Simone is up with it, and that's the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Into the box now, Randall Grichuk. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Chopped in front of home plate. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'd say what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Hey, great job of holding up right there.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. The Yankees lead it 14-0. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. First offering on its way. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. So a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Line to left. And that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit.
It was pretty obvious in live action that that ball was hit hard. And after analyzing it with our Show Track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo. An impressive swing of the bat.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hack trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's Tyler Austin now. He grounds it sharply to third. That's through. He's got a base hit, his 2nd in this one. 2 for 5 now. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going.
Hey, guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an get-me-over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. And, trouble averted as he takes away extra bases, and the inning is over. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Russell Martin now. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
0-1.
Fouled away. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Stepping in now, Devin Travis. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Popped him up. Austin in foul ground, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
So stepping in, Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Danny Barnes comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But this will land out there just foul. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. In trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Standing in now, Horace Simone. No balls and a strike to count. And he's got a shot at history. Needs to send one over the wall to complete the cycle. Set to deliver the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Andujar, the runner at third with no outs. Line toward right center. Grichuk is there. Let's see if they try it. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. yanked foul off to the right. A pause and the 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 coming. Here's a ground ball heading for Smoke over at first base. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Brett Gardner now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in Toronto. The Yankees lead this one 17-0. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Justin Smoke stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-1. He's in there for the second strike.
The count is 1-2.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. A swing by Smoke and a ball soaring toward right field. Judge ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for the Blues.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Yonhervis Solarte. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Donaldson, base runner at first with 1 out. Popped him up. Gregorius ranging into the outfield. He makes the running play. 2 down. Here's Steve Pearce now. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. 0-1 count and the pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Missed with a slider.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Toronto. They're in a wee bit of a hole, down 17-0. Here's big Aaron Judge. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard towards the hole. Tulowitzki right there on to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Giancarlo Stanton will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Here's Randall Grichuk. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Troy Tulowitzki comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Into the box, Russell Martin, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And there's a swing and a miss by Martin as he falls behind now. 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this one.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're in a wee bit of a hole, down 17-0. Ready for another chance? Tyler Austin. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. High and deep to right center. Grichuk is in pursuit. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Standing in, James Whiters. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone as they add still another. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman.
In now, Miguel Andujar. Now a hard liner, but foul. Working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. Popped him up. Travis ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Horace Simon.
Coming to the plate now, Horace Simon. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here. And now a pitch on the way. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. The Yankees lead it 18-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Devin Travis. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching. We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes, and when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit out towards second. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Stepping in, Josh Donaldson. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
18-0 the final this afternoon. New York came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Luis Severino gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, and mark him down for 17 strikeouts to boot. Marcus Stroman was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Our paid attendance at the Rogers Center this afternoon, 50,516. The Blue Jays.